G'day guys, I'm out tonight on a fox shoot. It feels like ages since I've been out. We've had so much wet weather where I'm located in New South Wales. You can probably see behind me, the grass is glowing, it's so green. But it's good for the feral animals breeding up as well, so there's plenty to shoot. Tonight I'm running my 17HMR and I've got a trial HIKMICRO TQ50 rifle scope on it. I'm running my Helion 2 XP50 Pro thermal scanner. Let's see how we go. As you can see there, it's a little bit windy. Not ideal conditions for a 17HMR. I'm really hopeful that it dies off by the time it gets dark. It's fox number one. Got the architect running down on the right, but it doesn't seem too interested in that at all. See what it does. Well, I've certainly played cat and mouse with this fox. He's been in this little strip of a paddock with a heap of long grass in it. I think he had a bit of a hidey hole in there or an embankment that he was laying down on, because I've walked up and down here twice, couldn't see him. Got about 200 metres up the road, there he was again. So I've turned around, walked back, popped up over the road, and I've eventually bumped him out into this horse paddock. As you'll see, the shooting angle was absolutely terrible, so I had to wait for him to move. Once I got a better angle with those horses out of the way, I was much more comfortable with that. I've pegged him probably at about 120 metres, just forward of his opposite side shoulder, and it's come out about there. It's a 20 grain XTP, certainly did the job, dropped him on the spot, happy with that. You guys saw the opening clip in the video with the lack of rain clouds and my comment on how nice it is to get out. Well, it's bloody raining. I'm hiding in a pump shed at the moment. It just seems to be one big dark cloud that's blown in from nowhere. Hopefully it passes soon. I can get back into it. I've banged on before about this 25 millikelvin Pulsar sensor on the Helion 2 XP50 Pro. Have a look at that. It's raining. And that's the view. This is where this device really shines. When the weather's poor, these 25 MK sensors really come into their own. Here's a good reminder to always look around yourself while you're whistling foxes. I've set up in this spot, whistle, 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 nothing for about 15 minutes. I thought I'll just have a quick look around before I pack everything up. Turned around, and here's a little fox sitting about 20 metres away in the long grass. He's snuck in from this scrub behind me. Always watch your back. I've just bowled this fox over. I thought through the scope it was a real fox. Now, it's obviously a real fox, but it's not a very big fox. It's only a little fella, so that's why he was standing there looking at me like a dumbass. I didn't mind. 20 grain XTP hollow point to the head. A little bit of splatter in the scope. I don't know if that comes through in the footage out of the TQ. Let's find out. I've just shot that fox that snuck in behind me, walked over, took a little bit of video, turned around, there's another fox trotting in, so I quickly got the gun up. Fortunately enough, I got it on the deck. This little fox, it's about 3/4 grown. It's interesting to see the size variance in the fox cubs this time of year. Some of them are still really little, not long out of the den. Then you bump into ones like this that are big enough to start doing a bit of damage, but they're still not real bright. So it's a good time of year to do a bit of thinning out on them if you can get onto the animals and see them through all this long bloody grass. Just a quick little reminder, if you're subscribed to my channel or you'd hit the bell, go and have a look at it. YouTube's been unsubscribing people lately. It's very interesting. They're not so pro shooting and hunting content at the moment. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. It's very important the way this content isn't being shared around on the platform like it used to. If you want to see more of these videos, it's the best way you're going to get notified when they pop up. I tell you what, I'm glad this shed's here. It is absolutely pissing down out there now. I've jumped in it. There's a couple of rabbits outside too, so hopefully if this passes sooner or later, I'll give those guys a little bit of a tune up before I walk back to the car. The downside is I'm about 2 kilometres from that, and if the rain doesn't pass, I'm going to get bloody wet. Righto, so I've got a fox out in this paddock. It's about 200 metres away. I've ducked over here next to this power pole because I've got no cover out here at all. The plovers gave this fox away. They're out there chirping and carrying on, so let's get set up on him, see if we can whistle him in a little bit closer. I'm not going to muck around with this vixen too much. She was hard to find in this long grass and it's just starting to rain again, so let's get the F out of here. Righto, not a bad little night. I managed to get back to the car, not too wet, so that's a good little finish. 4 foxes and a couple of rabbits. It's just about to start raining again now, so I'm going to pack up. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it if you had a look at my Patreon, and I'll see everyone next time.